Hello my yogi friends, my name is Natasha. Welcome to Just the Flow Yoga. This class is a follow-up to my usually it's a power hour. I think this last one was a little bit under an hour. It's a whole creative sequence flow where now we're just flowing out the choreography and we're not doing any warm-up, any cool-down, any shavasana, or any breaking down of the sequence. The original class is a ladder style flow with 3 parts. Today, for just the flow, I'm not even going to do it in a ladder style. I'm just going to flow it out from beginning to end. We'll take a brief warm-up for that initial warm-up flow, but if you feel like you need to stretch out your hamstrings or do some gentle twists to warm up, feel free to do that and then come back. And again, I do recommend that you've taken the full class first so you have an idea of what's coming. Or if you're someone that's just really great at following along with cues, you might be able to take this class as a standalone. Let's get started in a kneeling position. You might want to grab a yoga block, especially if you have tighter hamstrings. We have some half moon, some triangle, reverse triangle holds. So a block will be helpful if you can't reach the ground in those shapes. Or you could just linger and not go for the ground. You can use more strength to hold the pose higher above the mat, if that makes sense. All right, hands in your lap, roll the shoulders back and away. Close the eyes for just a brief moment as you ground into your space and let go of distractions. Let's take an inhale and an exhale, sigh. Breathe in, arms up. Cactus, exhale. Breathe in, arms up. Child's pose, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, gentle twist, grabbing onto outer thigh and small at the back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, gentle twist, other way. And pull those arms up and into the mat for tabletop. Move into some cat-cow. Inhaling and exhaling. We'll tuck the toes and stretch on the top of the palms and backwards just to prep out those wrists and toes. Wrists and fingers, toes and feet, ankles. Good. Rock back and forth a few times. Circle out your wrists as you sit on the feet. And then blink out your fingers like you're flicking water off your hands. Faster and faster and faster for 3, 2, and 1. Tabletop. Right foot back, left arm forward, spinal balance. Inhale, tuck your knee to your elbow. Exhale, lateral raise to the side. Swing it in and reset. Long spinal balance to tuck to lateral raise and close. One more time. Spinal balance, extend and out to the sides and put that hand down. We're going to swing the leg up to the side towards your pinky, touch the top of the mat. And then spiral it up and diagonal with a twist. Gaze to your toes. Go ahead and swing that leg all the way up for a knee suggestion. Then step on your right toes, left knee to nose in a tight, tall plank. Push the shoulders down and come on back. Bring your knees to meet and stretch back to child's pose. Other side. Tabletop. Left foot back, right arm forward. Here's our brief warm-up. Tuck knee to elbow. Lateral raise to the sides and close. Extend. And tuck. And side. And down one more time. Front to back. Spinal balance. Tuck it in. Lateral elbow and knee. And pull it down. Bring your right hand down, swing your left toes up towards the top of the mat, up and diagonal across. Gaze to your left toes over your right shoulder, squeeze your inner thighs. Now take that leg up for knees, chest, chin. Take the left toes down, plank tuck, knee to nose, round the spine, squeeze. And lower back down, sit back in your child's pose. Great, rise it up, and here is our sequence today. Come to a kneeling position with your hands to heart center. We're going to twist our left elbow across our right thigh for for a twisting child's pose. Twist. Gaze forward, lift your hips and step your right foot forward. You might need to release your elbow, step, and then connect. Maybe you'll be able to step forward with the connection. Tuck your toes, elevate your knee, twisting lunge. Gaze forward again, step together, twisting chair. Lift your left foot, balance, step back to your lunge and unravel as you lower onto the back knee. 90-90 pelvic tilt. Sweep those hands behind your back, squeeze your shoulder blades, chest expansion. Push your hips and chest forward, gaze at the diagonal up. Neutral. Reach your arms above, bind and flip your palms upright. This time maybe you take a deeper back bend as you stretch the heart up, maybe release the head. And up to neutral. All right, here's where you might want to block. Block in front of you. Your palms are going to come to the mat or the block facing down, and you're going to lift your left foot behind you for a supported warrior 3. Keep your right knee bent if you need. From your supported warrior 3, we're going to flip our palms up and try to swing your left foot into a stirrup of your hands. Now we rise, keep the knee bent if you need to. Release your left hand, standing twist. Again, the knee can be bent, especially if you're not warm. Take a breath here. We're going to tick-tock swing to half moon. Hopefully that block's still there if you need it. Swing and find your half moon. Take a breath there, stacking your shoulders, ribs, and hips. Step into warrior 2. Flip your palm and lift your front heel, then reverse your warrior. High heel, stretching back. Release your heel, straighten the knees. Maybe hop in a tiny bit for triangle, trikonasana with your block, or resting on your shin. Take a breath. Revolve it to airplane, hips square. Again, you might hop in or wider for revolved triangle, and a block might be helpful there too. Take a breath as you stack your shoulders, square out your hips, draw your right hip away from your ribs. Now swinging to wide leg fold the other way. We're going to turn, bring our right toes, and crawl our hands to the back of the mat. Drop your head. Take a breath. A couple bobbing Skandasana pulses. Bend your right knee a few times. Bend your right knee. Bend your right knee. Now swing all 10 toes to the back of your mat and lower your right knee behind. We're back into a low lunge facing the back of your mat. Sink that low lunge, knee over toe melt. Maybe frame your toes. Now push your left knee to your right knee for table and lift up for Ustrasana camel. And if you're not warm, you're just going to press your hands into your ribs and take a gentle back bend. If you can reach your heels, you could go for that too. Squeeze your glutes forward, hips forward, heart up. And neutral. Take a cat back in table. Maybe kick out your block if it's there. Right, we're going to walk our left knee to the middle under your hips, and your right knee is going to swing around. Widen your feet mat width and try to sit back for cow-faced pose. Sitting in between your heels, or if you struggle, you could glide the block under your butt, or maybe even sit on your right heel. However, you can stack your knees and stack your spine, and just breathe through this very intense hip opener. Cow-faced arms or eagle arms, I'll leave that up to you. You could do a eagle wrap, right arm under left arm. Lift your elbows and breathe. All right, we're gonna take our hands down, spin over your right shoulder, step on your left foot, and mini wide leg fold at the top of your mat. All right, we're gonna try a Bakasana crow pose. So walk your feet in a little closer, spread your fingers, pull your knees onto the shelf of your elbows as you bend your elbows, come onto tippy toes. Pull those knees into the armpits, gaze ahead, and lean forward into way beyond the fingers. You can keep your big toe bounds down, or you could try to hug your heels in, round the spine, heels to butt for crow. And release back to your forward fold. Maybe even step on your hands or counter stretch the wrists. Let's jump back through vinyasa. Hands down, heart forward, jump back. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing, and downward facing dog. Take a breath here, and find a down dog split. Right leg up. Now bend the knee, stack your hip. If you'd like, you can lower to your left elbow. For funky down dog split, possibly tend to your right fingers. Squeeze your glutes. Pull that knee up. Step on your right hand. Now kick your right foot across for a side plank. Kick through. Cross your right leg over your left, little lady legs, and hover or sit if you need the break. Squeeze. Now feel your right hip as you sink. Now back to your down dog split. Right leg is going to lift up. You might have to hop a little bit. Lower into a one-legged plank and then flip yourself into any wild thing variation. Or maybe it's just a reverse plank. And you can circle your right arm a couple of times. Right knee is going to pull forward for pigeon. Right hand down. Right knee draws towards right thumb. And find a pigeon. Take a breath or two there. If you'd like to create any shape in pigeon, you're welcome to. Or you could take a little forward fold. Just a couple more shapes before we do that other side. You're going to sit off to your right. Left foot swings around. Half Lord of the Fish twist. Drop your left sit bone. Turn to your left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Can you look to the diagonal corner or even behind you? And now you have an opportunity for 8-angle pose. Take your right pinky finger to your left pinky toe. Wedge your elbow underneath the knee and try to make your leg kind of hug over the shoulder or at least above the elbow like a backpack strap. Now bring your left, actually let's kick your right foot out so it's not in the way. Pull your left hand in. Let's take the hands wide, maybe mat width, and you're hugging your inner thigh and leg onto the shelf of your upper arm. Now your right ankle is going to cross over your left, and I think it's easiest to swing into it. Swing your shoulders forward and your hips back. Here's 8-angle pose. Come back to seated and lift your legs into boat pose. You did it. All right. Any way that you can get to a vinyasa flow. Maybe rock and cross your legs and jump back, or maybe through malasana, or if you can do a jump through, just your hands down and your feet through. Any way you can go through vinyasa. From your up dog, lower your knees and find child's pose towards the back of your mat. Take a breath and then ragdoll into your starting point of your kneeling position. Get comfortable on the top of the feet. Your knees are together. You're stacking your spine. Take a breath. You can bring your hands to heart center. Exhale. Same sequence, second side. Right elbow's going to hook across your left thigh, and you'll pull your palms towards your heart center. Look forward, lift your hips. Try to step your left foot forward. Either with the connection or without is fine. Tuck your toes, elevate your knee, twisting lunge. A breath. Look down, step forward, twisting chair. Draw your right hip back. Take a breath. Now, balancing on your left foot, take your right foot up, step back to your lunge, lower your knee, and unwind out of your twist. Hands sweep behind the back, interlace your fingers, and gently pull the arms behind you, pushing your hips and heart forward. Neutral. Swing your arms over your head, bind at your fingertips, Flip your palms upward and maybe take it into a deeper back bend, releasing your head too. Come up to neutral. All right, you can swing your flat palms onto a block or onto the mat. Supported warrior 3, hands are down, leg pushes back. You're gonna tuck for 3, round the spine, push down, round cat back, and push back. 3, tuck and curl, push away. 2, tuck around the spine, squeeze your belly, and push for 3. Flip your palms up. Try to pull your right foot forward into the stirrup of your hands. You can bend your knee as much as you need to, and then rise. Release your right arm. If you need to modify, you could also reach behind your knee instead of at your foot, or just keep your knee very bent. Take a breath there. Tick-tock swing to half moon. Swing back, left hand to block or mat. Stack shoulders, ribs, and hips. Squeeze the glutes. Spiral to stack. Take a breath. And step back to warrior 2. Flip your palm, relevate your heel, and take it back. Proud or reverse warrior. Lower your heels, straighten your knees. Maybe hop in. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Spiral, airplane arms, maybe hop in or wider and spiral to revolve triangle. Swinging your left hip away from your ribs, stacking your shoulders. Sweep to a wide leg fold, maybe ditch your block here, and start to crawl your hands towards the back of your mat. Drop your head between your arms. Now, start to bend your left knee a few times. Little skandasana, bounces. And chart all toes to the back, lower onto your back left knee, and lift it up. Low lunge, swing your hands to frame your toes, maybe your knee over your toes. A sinking feeling. And then push into your hands, glide your knees side by side in table, and drag your hands back as you stack for Ustrasana Camel. Any camel variation, it can be supported. You can try to get your fingers to your heels. And lift. Come into a table, cat the back to counter. Take your right knee into the middle of your mat and your left knee is going to cross. Then widen your feet, mat width, and try to sit behind or in between your heels. Stacking your knees, take a breath, might be really intense for you if you have tight hips. You can take a matching cow-faced arm or Garudasana, left arm under right, and lift your chest. Lift your elbows, relax your hips. Release your hands. We're going to turn over your left shoulder, stepping onto your right foot, unwinding, facing the front of your mat, and finding a wide leg fold. All right, you have 2 choices here, or I guess many choices. You could come back into your Bankasana, crow pose. You could try some handstand hops, or maybe you try handstand hop, lower into crow if that's in your practice. You could try to catch a handstand. You could try to lower into crow. Wherever you are, make sure to counter stretch on those wrists, release it into your neck, breathe into your back. Halfway lift, vinyasa, jump back to plank or chaturanga, upward facing dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Left leg's gonna rise, down dog split. Bend your knee, stack your knee, left knee up into the sky, maybe drop to your right elbow, tent your left fingers, funky down dog split. hip open. Step on your left hand, pull it in, and kick your left leg through. Plank kick through. Squeeze your inner thigh. Lady leg cross. Left leg over right, and sit. You can hover, or you can actually sit and rest. Back to down dog split, right hand down, maybe hop in if you need to. And then lower into a plank for your wild thing. You can walk your right hand to the middle and then rotate your heart and hips up. Maybe a couple of big sweeping shoulders. Finally, coming into pigeon, left hand down, left knee pulls forward towards the left thumb. Ground, square your hips, connect to your breath. Any variation of pigeon or even a restful or restorative sleeping pigeon for a breath. Stack your shoulders, sit off to your left, sweep your right foot around, drop into your right sit bone, lengthen, inhale, and twist to your right, exhale. Half Lord of the Fish twist. See if you can start to deepen as you exhale, spiral your gaze behind you, and unwind. Take your right pinky finger, take your left pinky finger to your right pinky toe, and then try to wedge your elbow underneath your knee. You can grab your ankle and pull that leg over your shoulder or as high as you can. And make sure your left leg is out of the way, and you're going to pull your right hand towards the right side of your mat, pretty close to your hips, and then squeeze your inner thigh. Bring your left hand maybe towards the left side. The wider your hands are, the easier the balance will be. Swing your left leg up and cross your ankles. You can wiggle your ankles there. And then try to rock your shoulders forward, chaturanga, elbows bend, 90 degrees, and then maybe your hips can swing up. If you have 8 angle and you want to attach any other arm balances, feel free. You could try to swing your left leg back for flying split. And then maybe try to come back. Elephant. Anywhere you are, meet me in boat pose. Circle out your wrists. Take some breaths here for 3, 2, 1. How about a little boat for 3, 2, 1. How about a rock? And cross your legs. Grab onto your ankles. Lift your heart. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. And full exhale. That was our full sequence. Drop a green heart in the comments so I know you are here and you made it to the end with me. Let me know if you were able to follow, if you took the class before. A like, a share, a comment, all those things are truly appreciated. Maybe even considering being a subscriber to my channel. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.